We're here with head coach Mikey Thompson of the Christopher Newport men's lacrosse team, along with student athletes Colin DeGrassi and Jamie Smith after today's NCAA quarterfinal game here at Tufts against Bowdoin. Coach, just your initial thoughts on today's game.
Yeah, first off, congratulations to Bowdoin. They're a phenomenal team. They're extremely athletic. They play hard. They played a great game today. We were kind of on the opposite end of one of these games just last week where we felt like everything went right for us. And unfortunately, this was the opposite situation right from the start. It didn't feel like anything went our way. We dug ourselves too big of a hole versus a good team. And this has been such a special group all year. And when you play your worst game of the year, when it matters the most, that really hurts. And today was just such a small sample size of what this team was, and we were very consistent all year, and unfortunately didn't play our best lacrosse today, and Bowdoin played phenomenal.
Coach, staying with you, another question. You guys cut it to 4 there, 10-6. You got those 2 late goals in the first half, 2 quick ones in the second to kind of get you back there in that game. What would you say at halftime to kind of get the momentum change back in kind of in your way?
Yeah, I don't think we ever rolled over. It unfortunately was just we made too many mistakes. Middle of the field, clearing, we couldn't come up with any 50-50 ground balls. And so while we did have a chance there to claw back and make it a game, unfortunately it was just so many uncharacteristic mistakes that made that lead too much to overcome.
Colin, over to you. You're a senior in this team, and we'd just love to hear you talk about I know it's obviously so quick after tonight's game, but just talk about the ride of this year's season. You obviously making to the quarterfinals. You guys winning a couple games last week in the NCAA tournament. Just your thoughts about this season and overall.
Yeah, this season was particularly special for the squad. We had a very small senior class. We had a lot of graduated seniors and fifth years. Right. Nobody knew really what to expect from us. But from day one in the fall, when everybody came into the locker room, we set the expectation that every day everybody was going to work as hard as they possibly could. And throughout the fall, through the spring, I feel like the entire team was led by the seniors, the captains, the upperclassmen, even the underclassmen. And the majority of the time we put out our best lacrosse, and we had fun doing it. We were a very tight-knit group, and that was very special to all of us.
Yeah, Jamie, over to you. Kind of reflecting on the leadership group, the seniors. What it was like to play with them this year. What was it? You guys have been like senior graduate student late in the last couple of years, but to play with this senior group, like what did it mean for you?
It was really special. We were a very close team. Everyone loved each other. Everyone in the locker room was friends with each other. We just were playing as a unit all year, and it was a special group of guys, and I'm really upset they're gone now.
Coach, back to you. You guys have played a lot of really, really good teams. This year you've gone and played great teams all over the country. You played Salisbury a couple times, Tufts. You're out there playing the best teams. How do you think it prepared you for the NCAA tournament, and going forward for your program?
Yeah, that's definitely something that we always try to do, and we feel like it's all in preparation for us to play our best at the end of the year. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, that didn't happen today. It starts with me. Whatever we could have done to be. I felt like we were very prepared. I felt like everyone was feeling really good going into it, and unfortunately, we didn't play our best lacrosse. But it was no lack of preparation, no lack of how much these guys care. And to be honest, today's result is going to have nothing to do with how I feel about this group, and that's what I told them at the end of the huddle. We all hurt the same. We all wish there was more we could have done to change the result, but there's not anyone to blame. I told them I absolutely love this group, and they'll always hold a very, very special place in my heart. Is one of my favorite groups I've ever worked with.
18-4 on the season, NCAA quarter finalist, Coach, Colin, and Jamie. Thank you so much for your time, and congratulations on an amazing season.
Thank you.